Yeah, Facts Cap Podcast episode. What is this? 95? 95?
Episode motherfucking 95.
It's 94 or 95. I think it's 95.
Nah, 94 last week, nigga. I told you
Okay,
like
95. We back, baby. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Leroy?
What's up, bro?
Leroy in the building.
Goddamn.
What's up, the toot, man?
The fourth,
Yeah,
fourth
fourth amigo. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so listen. Prayers and thoughts to those in, I think it's called Oakdale, Texas, Robb Elementary School, where they had a shooter come in, and I think the count is up to like 21 people right now.
Yeah.
Like 19 kids or something to that nature.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, and the husband of one of the teachers had a heart attack.
God damn, man. Yeah, I seen that. That's crazy, man. He went
And they had 4 kids, so now you got 4 kids without either one of their parents.
Yeah, and he had like the shooter, they say he had like just went and purchased like two assault rifles, like $3,000 worth of bullets and just ammo and all kind of shit. So they tried to paint the picture as like he was, bullied in school and just really, mentally unstable because of that.
I ain't even like the fact that they're talking about, is he illegal? Did he cross over the border illegally? I'm like, bro, this what y'all worried about?
But my thing is, that's a red flag as you being a cashier that's selling this man this stuff. Like, wouldn't you be like want to be like a red flag to y'all?
Look, I don't know how the laws work. Can they refuse it? Like if you seem a little unstable or something? Or,
yeah, I think it's something as far as like when you purchase some shit like that. Like they have the right to not sell.
To not sell.
I mean, did he look unstable?
Bro, he looked like.
I'm saying in that moment we don't know. He could have just came off like a regular person. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really blame it on that. I mean, that go into the whole gun control conversation that
which is stupid, bro. It's dumb.
That everybody having. I just feel like, to be honest with you, like at this point, the way it, like if we change the gun control, I feel like you think everybody gonna turn in their guns for real? Like people gonna be like strip themselves of all their guns and be like, here you go.
Nah, I do feel like they do need a like in Virginia. Before, even if you got a gun license, before you can get your gun license, you have to take a course to which you probably know how to use it. Like they do background, like a more intense background check. Nigga, down here I got my shit. I had my gun before I had my license, like most people.
Yeah.
And then once I got my license, this shit was like, oh, all right. And 2 weeks in a day, I had my license. They ain't took a fingerprint and I ain't had no record. That's it.
Yeah, I'm saying what I'm saying because he was 18 years old. Now I do believe that there's no way an 18-year-old should be able to get their hands on guns, especially no assault rifle like that.
It needs to be like a hunting shotgun. That's it. If that's what you do,
man, I don't even know if they should be able to do that,
bro. To be honest, bro, I feel like all shotguns, assault rifles should be out the streets. If you're gonna have a gun license, you just have to have a pistol. I don't think.
What about the hunters?
I mean, dog, man, that too, bro. What the fuck you killing the animals for, bro? fuck them hunters. Get your ass a pistol if you want to go kill a deer. Nigga, shoot a deer in the head, but fuck that, bro. I think you should just be straight pistols, bro.
Use that bow and arrow, motherfucker.
Right, no shotguns, no assault rifles should be on the streets, bro. Like, I feel like that shit. I mean, and then again, you got the damn security guards, the cops outside the school. That pistol ain't beat no AR. That little pistol gonna be the AR?
That was another thing, like it came out today that some of the cops that had children in that school went in there and got their kids out, but then was stopping everybody up. Like the shooter was in there for 91 minutes before he killed himself, and he shot all those kids. And some of the officers went in there, got their own kids, but when it came to going in there, they didn't. Where was the SWAT?
They wouldn't let the parents go in.
Right.
And get that.
Yeah.
Where the fuck was the SWAT team at, or just any kind of tactical? Like, what do you do in these type of emergencies? Y'all supposed to train for this. That's what I was confused about. Like, y'all just sitting there letting him in there, just shooting motherfuckers, and y'all like that's my whole thing. Like, how the fuck y'all went and got y'all kids, but then it's like y'all got to sit back here and chill. So that was just foul to me. Like, y'all niggas should have went in there and did what y'all had to do. Y'all took an oath, right? To protect and serve. Your life on the line. That's why I say I can't be no cop. I remember one time one of my homies asked me, could I be a cop? And I said no, because I'm not the type of nigga. I'm too selfish. I'm not trying to protect everybody. Like, I'm going to protect me. But when you take that oath, you supposed to be protecting everybody. But y'all motherfuckers let a man with an AR-15 and going to elementary school for 91 minutes.
That's fucking nuts.
Bro, I don't even care at that point. All the training, you supposed to go in a certain way. Like, nah, fuck that. Where the shooter? You hear a shot, nigga. That's where y'all need to run to.
Bro, it's 15 of y'all motherfuckers. Y'all going. I know y'all got them pistols. Y'all got them shotguns in your trunk. You know the cops. Y'all motherfucker can put that motherfucker down. Now, one of y'all, a couple of y'all might get hit. But that's what y'all chose to do, right?
And they ain't got no the head ain't no armor. Ain't no armor in that head. You could have got him in his head, bro. Cause ain't no way you in that school for 91 minutes. No SWAT team, no nothing. And then the officers and security guards were unharmed. When he walked in there, they showed him walking in the school, bro. They showed him walking in the school with the gun in his hand.
That's crazy, nigga. Just like what? My whole
security guard do when he walked in? Like,
nothing. Like they just watched and they start calling for backup. You could see them in the camera.
I mean, the security guard. Was it like a off-duty officer?
It was off-duty officer, but off-duty officers have guns now. They have guns.
See, that's fucked up. Cause he should have went ahead and diffused the situation right there. If you had a gun on you, you had the right at that moment to go ahead and shoot the nigga. Like, these are the niggas that need to be shot.
Right, but at the same time, you see a dude walking in there with all that. He had body armor in there like he was on Call of Duty, bro. That's how much body armor this little kid had on.
And if you see that, you got every right to go ahead and that's when you got now. That's the right time to kill somebody.
My whole thing is, listen. I just feel like everybody, the whole town of what's it called, Oovdale, whatever the town is called, they failed them because in that type of, you supposed to have a response for that.
Right. Where
is the SWAT team? Where is the people who handle those type of situations? This man is in there killing kids. You supposed to be in there. Listen, we covering all bases. We covering every corner, and we going in that bitch. We gonna locate them. We gonna do what we gotta do. These niggas is sitting there telling the parents just calm down.
Right.
Just calm down. And then some of y'all done went in there and got y'all own kids.
Right.
To me, that's just the craziest.
It wouldn't have been no calm me down, nigga. I'm in that school. And I'm taking my chances with my pistol in my hand.
Exactly, bro. That's your kid, bro. Like, that's the difference. Yeah. That's a big
that blood is on the town's hand. I mean, obviously, this dude's a fucking idiot. People trying to bring up his past. I don't give a fuck if he was fucking touched as a kid. What the fuck that got to do with these kids?
Right. You an 18-year-old. They said he would get made fun of because of how he dressed. Well, your little gay ass shouldn't have put that on. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have been getting made fun of. But you ain't about to be down.
Did y'all see Boosie's
And you know
thoughts?
he a whole bitch ass nigga if you kill your grandma, nigga. Who the fuck killed that grandma?
Move that mic over a little bit.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, he pussy.
Yeah, you can share the mic. You can share the mic.
Make sure that shit lined up.
Yeah, you can do it like that. But yeah, so y'all seen Boosie thoughts on that?
Yeah, we see.
But I agree with that nigga 100%. Boosie ain't never said shit wrong.
He said he was a faggot.
Boosie called him in a maggot.
I ain't see what Boosie said, to be real.
So now
I guess y'all going over shooting.
Yeah.
I go ahead.
I seen Boosie talking about every school should have snipers on the roof and and this. I'm like, all right, Boosie, like nah, like all right, man. Who the fuck finna fund all that like for a school? That's
taxpayers.
No, that's not gonna happen. You ain't finna see that in schools across America. Motherfucking snipers on the roof and shit.
Snipers on the roof.
I was just like, Boosie, like, he said, take them out the hood, take the police out the hood and put them on the roof. I'm like, all right, Boosie, you trying to just have the block free.
He was trying to make a point.
Though. Nah, he trying to have the block free.
He may not have said it in the best words, but he just been
Go to
have more.
Boosie apologies.
He said basically what he said was have more police security at the schools. That's what he meant.
Yeah, he should. I wouldn't want it. He gonna have to work on that one, Boosie. I don't know about that one. What you think about it? Because about the whole situation.
It's tragic, man. Like it's. They said like schools, like gun violence is the number one kid killer now in America this year. So like I said, it's like the 24th or some shit like that. It's tragedy, man. Like I see a lot of people screaming for like gun control laws, and they lobbying the politicians to change the laws. But
bro, it's like them doing that is like them losing money. That's why.
No, I mean my whole thing is, bro. Like I said,
you have a whole half a country that's pro carry, and
the crazy part about that is at the NRA shit that's going on this weekend.
In Texas.
Ain't no guns allowed when Trump come in there.
I mean, they know when to just protect what they're supposed to protect. But I guess they'll say is it a gun problem or is it a security problem or I don't know.
I think it's a little bit of everything.
It's the accessibility just to get a gun. Because most of these guns, with these type of instances, this ain't shit off the street. These niggas walked in the store and bought them shit.
I'm saying this, bro. I think criminals is fucking criminals, and they gonna find a way to be criminals.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we already got guns spread throughout America so crazy. If we change the laws, are people supposed to gonna turn their guns in? Like, if you change the law, maybe further down the line things get better. But motherfuckers is still gonna have access to guns. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel defeated about the situation because I'm just like, what the fuck is like what's
I mean, I've heard a lot of different solutions.
I see people talking about putting gates around the schools. I'm like, bro,
as far as guns, like you could have handguns and stuff, but like assault rifles should be illegal.
Yeah, we talked about that too.
Assault rifle. The whole security in school shit, like treated like the hood schools. Every school is gonna have metal detectors and armed security. I mean, in the short term, maybe
if that's gonna work. I mean, niggas shoot up security too. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. Like, the fuck, like we just talked about how security watched the nigga walk in and then do shit.
But like, if he was nigga, you can't get in no school in Gwinnett, nigga, and just walk through the front door. Like, niggas really got to get buzzed in to even go through the front door of a school. So how they get in the
probably
school?
Knew because it's Udell, Texas. It's probably some small ass town who ain't never seen. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know each other.
I wonder how far that is from his actual high school.
I don't know if he went to that elementary school or what.
Why ain't go shoot? Like, now that would have made it better, but wouldn't it made more sense that he shot up the high school?
Bullies usually don't. People get bullied. You don't have people bully them.
They pick the vulnerable people. They're not gonna pick nobody that maybe have the potential to take them down.
See what happened to Drake on Degrassi.
Yeah. Oh my God! Here we go.
Good.
So yeah, man. You know, RIP to the people that didn't make it in that shooting, man. That's crazy, man. So let's get to Kendrick. We were supposed to talk about that last week. We forgot to, and now that Kazadi's here, and I guess we got new things that then came up. He sold 295,000 first week. And some would say that he undersold, underperformed. Some would say it's a flop. What do we think about that? That number?
It's crazy to say it's a flop. Mm-hmm. First of all,
a nigga said in the text message today, nobody checking for Kendrick. He only sold 295,000.
Yeah, that's nobody is an interesting word to use for 295,000. But I would say this: do I think he undersold expectations, or did he exceed expectations? Potential expectations? No. I think some of that is because the way he his rollout.
Yeah,
I don't think that was
the best rollout.
It
was non-existent,
right? So that's one. And usually, like with Damn, with To Butterfly, even with Good Kid, Mad City, he had a radio-friendly single that came out that played. Whether it been Swimming Pools, whether it been
Be Humble,
whether it been, I think, with or whatever. He had something to go, okay. So that's going to get that extra people to go buy it. But I'll be curious to know what his second week sales are.
85.
That's pretty good.
85, yeah.
So I think he's going to have more of a long roll with this album because conceptually it's different.
Yeah.
I mean, for it to be something without a single, nigga, you can't. How's that a flop? I ain't gonna say that's my favorite album, but I'm not gonna sit right here and say that shit a flop. I think that's good.
Me too. Shit, 286 plus.
Yeah, I think he sold 295. I think that, like he said, I think usually Kendrick ain't the type to pop out and do shit, but he usually do at least one or two interviews, Big Boy radio, or he'll get on. He's done the Breakfast Club. Like, he'll usually give you like one interview, with somebody when the album dropped. He'd had the music videos. He probably on number 2 video by the time the album dropped. Like the rollout probably would have got him to what I expected. I was expecting anywhere between 350 and 400. It probably would have got him there, but obviously,
400.
obviously it just seemed like he kind of on a different time where he just like, man, I'm just letting my music speak for itself. That's what I'm thinking he on. Like I ain't really with all
I
that.
definitely think it's intentional.
Yeah, I think he just said, I'm gonna just let it speak for itself. It is what it
My
is.
thoughts on that.
Y'all think a deluxe coming?
Nah,
Yeah, this early.
bro. I don't think that Kendrick he's not that type of artist. Like that's more so for the street artists. You know what I'm saying? That's trying to that's caring about sales. Like Lil Durk is probably about to drop one. I seen he about to drop one. Like Kendrick is here long term, guaranteed. Like Durk is trying to get it while he's hot. You know what I mean? Or you know these other rappers, Pooh Shiesty, like all these rappers that's doing that, they trying to stay relevant. They have to. They don't get to take 5 years off and then not make no music and then just come and rap.
I mean, shit, Kanye just did it.
Kanye is from like an old school approach. Him and Drake are like the last stars that you really see like out being stars, like giving you music every year. Like that's what they do. Like they still gonna be consistent like that. J. Cole's and Kendrick, they gonna take the time off they want to take off. You know what I'm saying?
My thoughts on the album, like I was excited for it. Like I said, I was like, niggas gonna say it's a classic. Niggas. When I was hearing it, like I feel like it's like 2 albums, like the Stepper part and like the Morale
Stepper
part.
is first.
And then the Stepper part, I'm feeling it. It reminded me a little of Damn, like just up tempo, him shit talking, a little bit, some other aspects to it. But I wasn't really prepared for the Morale part the first night.
I wasn't either.
It hit me like, what the hell is this
I didn't get
about?
what was going on. I didn't get the
like,
concept yet.
The vulnerability of it kind of was like, man, I ain't trying to hear about molestation, right? I was trying to hear it. And then I sat back, went back and listened to it again. And I was like, oh, this is actually...
That's just amazing.
That's just really thought-provoking. Like, he's really, like, you could tell what he was doing with that. I think it's the most important part of this album, the Morale part. Now, I need to hear it again and again to see how much, like, I actually like it. Because I really like the first part. The second part I think is like dope as far as concept, but I need to know, like, am I gonna sit back and listen to it, or is it just like, yeah, that's a great piece of, see, I like what you did. It's just not for me. So I don't know yet.
I ain't giving it no chance.
Hey, you honest?
I gave it one listen. I was like, you know
It wasn't
what?
for you.
And just I couldn't.
I don't expect it to be for you or really for me, right? To be honest with
the
you.
candle lit,
Yeah,
I even tried it today when it was raining outside. I was like, damn, I still can't get to this shit. Fuck it.
I don't think that's for
I think
y'all.
the Stepper part got a lot of
The Stepper got some vibes on there.
I mean, I ain't gonna say everything was trash. It's not nothing I'm going back.
It's kind of like the conversation that we had today. We was talking about Pusha T, and I said I'm not. I said I'm not really into Pusha T because he's like a rap. He's like a rapidy rap. He's a rapidy rap nigga, and I was like, but I'm not gonna call Pusha T trash. Like I'm not gonna call his music trash. Yeah. But
stylistically, it's not.
Stylistically, I'm more. I like switching up flows, melodic flows, like more artistic approach to the music.
Rappy, arty farty.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about coke rap. Like he been rapping about coke for 25 years. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean?
Like I ain't the biggest album listener to Pusha T. I've heard the albums. I don't go back and be like, oh, My Name's My Name or Daytona. But this album, Ye and Pharrell, they did their thing. There's some melodic flows. He got Kid Cudi on the joints. He got Kanye on the joints.
They the ones doing it. I didn't think it was bad,
but I like his raps too. I think
definitely spit.
I think his raps on this album flow.
What's the mixtape he had with Blocker?
Excuse me,
with Blocker on it.
Yeah, I ain't the one to ask that, but
he had a mixtape.
This album's pretty top.
Yeah, I mean he gonna make a good album
to me.
I think, but like I said, I think the Kendrick album for me, like, I ain't gonna lie, I know eventually I'm gonna be like, this shit a classic. For me, I like the shit probably better than I like Damn, just because of the
vulnerability.
Yeah, like I think like it's kind of it's relatable to me because he talking about like just family traumas and kids, like just being being a father, and he's speaking on now. I ain't saying this is what I had going on, but just the black family, talking about his mother being abused, talking about how, you know,
She pushes on him, forces it.
yeah, the father, like the Auntie Diaries, where he's talking about his how he looked at his gay auntie kind of like a hero, like a great person, but when it came down to his cousin being gay, and then like even going further, it broke them apart. You know what I mean? Just different like vulnerabilities that you don't really hear people speak about.
Debating the word maggot.
Yeah. So, you know, shout out to Kendrick.
So, with all that being said, since me and Justin talk, what's y'all two non-pushing non-Kendrick album of the year contender so far? Where is y'all looking at? What's the number one album you listen to? I think Future drop, Gunna drop, Jack Harlow drop.
Give us your top three.
I like Gunna in that order. I like Gunna and Future shit. Jack Harlow, it was alright.
That white boy was rapping.
It ain't gonna lie, it was alright. I'm not really a big Jack Harlow fan either. So
That shit was flowing. I just heard that shit last night. That nigga was rapping.
I feel like Jack Harlow was trying to be Drake.
It
On
was
that
working.
Like the smooth Drake.
He was smooth with that shit. He was being
Smooth
suave.
Drake.
It's repetitive, but
That's why I think that's what I hate about albums. Like I don't like repetitive albums.
yeah, it's
I
repetitive.
do not
The
like
same
repetitive
kinda-
albums.
Future Gunna, Black Youngster.
That youngster drop.
mm-hmm. But
Listen.
I listened to it like once.
If a nigga got Black Youngster in his top three, I definitely know he ain't listening to no fucking Kendrick Lamar. I can tell you that much.
Y'all ain't fuck with Dirk.
I got
Damn, I
I got Kendrick is number
Never mind,
one.
Black Youngster, you out. Dirk,
Dirk
yeah.
hard too.
I got Kendrick number one.
That's
I got
the first-
Gunna number two, and then I got Dirk number three.
Dirk album hard.
Dirk.
Future
The only
Gunna,
thing
He
I
was
would,
floating on that shit.
I'm
too.
anxious to see what Dirk what kind of sound he gonna have in what kind of sound he's gonna have in the deluxe, because I feel like Dirk. The only critique I would give Dirk is that he was missing two of them. Just like he could have gave us like two more of them savage type tracks. Like
He was commercial now, right? Ain't commercial?
I mean,
I like the
that is
commercial.
commercial now. That is commercial. Like
I like the melodic.
Drill. I like his melodic shit. Don't get me wrong. I felt like it was a couple times where the album got a little low tempo, and like the shit that he was giving us, like when he put the whole OTF album and the last album was kind of slower tempo too. So it was like, you gonna give us a couple Hellcats and Trackhawks, like balance it out. But overall, I still think he did a great job. It's a good album. Let's talk about what we were talking about earlier real quick, and then we'll get off Kendrick. Do y'all want to see Kendrick go in a different direction? Because nigga said that he want to hear Kendrick drop about fly shit.
I was kind of lost
love
with
to hear
that
that
debate, but Big Stepper he was talking shit on that first part of the album. Like when you say like money, cars, and hoes, that type of fly shit, he's done it. That's what features are for. That's what features are for. He don't have to do that in his album.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that. Like, no, he doesn't have to do that. I don't like putting people in the box.
I just never. And I mean, Kendrick is the same nigga who said, "AK Benz is to me just a car." Like he the nigga who said on the album. He said on the album, "I bought whirlpools. I bought all this shit. And this shit ain't really make me happy because I got family issues. I got other issues going on." So, and it's just kind of like, I just think like if that's what you're looking for a Kendrick album, then you just ain't never gonna like Kendrick. Like, hey, I don't think that's ever really gonna happen.
See, but I think like he was referring to J. Cole. But also, J. Cole was talking shit, but he was just
Talking about shit about he was talking shit about his skill.
his skill. And then now, if you say, I can agree with that too. I would
you wanna
love
hear him,
Kendrick
like,
to him rap about
be a little bit more braggadocious about his skill.
about his skill. But
I
he
guess
was
it's just delivery and the beats that you choose. Like just making some shit that I'm gonna ride around
Like a
to and
more
want to
bop.
listen
Well,
to.
I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna tell you this. The thing about it was, this is obviously a personal album for Kendrick. It's not about just. It's kind of like it's a conceptual album about healing and family and everything. So there's no room for him to just be like, "I'm murdering MCs." Da, 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 da.
Oh, yeah,
Do I think that
he had that
No, I'm
track
saying-
where he was like, "I'm gonna turn if you diss me, I'm gonna turn you to a
song.
To a song. That's
But even on that
that's a hook
song,
where you can just.
I mean, yeah, it's one. That's of course it's gonna give you like
That's
little.
a braggadocious
I'm not
song.
expecting that every
Yeah.
hour.
I
I'm
mean,
just saying
no.
if I'm gonna listen, that's what I want to hear.
Of course, it's gonna give you little sprinkles of it. What I'm saying is, they want a whole album of that.
Nah, it's like asking Drake to have a whole rap album.
Yeah, like that's what I was just about to say. I was literally just about to say that. I was like, nigga, when you have your niche, that's your niche. People look at Kendrick to do this. That's like if Jeezy just made a rap album with nothing about selling drugs. I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? We want to hear Pusha T rap about coke because that's what he does. Not me particularly, but his fans do. So, you know, it is what it is. But shout out to Kendrick. Y'all seen Brandy? We talking about Jack Harlow. Y'all seen Brandy come for Jack Harlow neck?
Why is he coming?
I don't think she came for his neck.
I mean,
Because he didn't recognize her.
Okay, so
He like 21, ain't he?
Jack Harlow went on Hot 97. Somehow they did somewhere like they played Brandy's voice or something, and he didn't recognize it. But he knew who Brandy was, but he didn't recognize her voice at that moment. Then they said something about Ray. They was trying to give him a hint, and they said Ray J's sister.
He didn't know they was siblings.
And he said, I didn't know that they were siblings. Mind you, he's 24 years old. He was born in 98. Now,
Moesha came out.
let me defend.
It was about done with time.
Let me defend, and then maybe, y'all got y'all own opinions. Let me defend Brandy real quick with this situation.
What did she say?
I felt like Brandy
comment?
was trolling. I don't think that Brandy necessarily cared that he didn't know. I don't think like she was like, damn, he need to be respectful or whatever. Now I did see
India Ari did.
India Ari and the fans had the same time. I seen people saying, "Well,
she don't know you neither."
Right. Exactly. I seen people on Twitter saying, I was born in 2000. I still took the time to figure out da 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 da.
Fuck all that shit.
Shut the fuck up.
Right.
Let me see y'all motherfucker. Okay, y'all be talking about the culture. First of all, Brandy is an R&B artist. She's not a rapper. He said that he grew up listening to rap because of his mother. So his
mother white.
He's white. Jack Harlow is white as fuck.
I'm just saying. Okay, no.
That's why, and again, that's why I be getting irritated when people talk about Lil Yachty and I'm saying Tupac and Biggie. They don't care about them. Them niggas is young, bro. They won't give a fuck about Tupac. And
Yachty shouldn't be speaking on some shit he didn't know. That was his problem. That's what I think the niggas had a problem with. Jack Harlow didn't even say nothing bad about Brandy. He just didn't know
that they was
siblings.
I mean, I probably the same way.
My thing is though, if you didn't watch Moesha, it's not like Brandy and Ray J be stepping out together a lot in the industry. Like they don't do movies together. They don't do radio. They don't do shows. They don't really. You barely see them together.
Right.
I don't.
They
so
like to be individual.
Right.
They're individual as fuck. So what? Outside of Moesha show, where is their sibling dynamic at?
Yeah.
You don't see.
You don't see it. So if you
And
watch
they got
it,
like one song together.
And is Jack Harlow listening to Ray J or Brandy?
No, I'm not.
Somebody
even
said they
listening to
literally Ray J talking about wait a minute. It's like there's literally a line on the song that says, "Wait a minute, ain't that Brandy's brother?" I'm like, he
Jack
probably
Harlow
never
ain't
heard
never
it.
that shit.
He's not born in '98, bro.
Let's be real. Y'all listen to Ray J and Brandy right now?
No, I'm not listening to them right now. Now I grew up listening to
I
them.
might listen to a Ray J every now and then.
No, I'm saying I like if I'm
Are you
vibing.
talking about like going back and listening to it?
Yeah, y'all going back.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying,
But that's because
our
I heard
childhood.
it.
That's what I'm saying.
But if I grew up 5 years later, no, I wouldn't.
Jack Harlow,
Right.
He's what? 10 years?
Jack Harlow was 5 in 2003, bro.
It's like,
Brandy's career was like
That's like
sliding.
Like somebody asked me, ask me something about Big Daddy Kane.
I mean, that's
That's exactly why I said in there. That's what I said about the reaction video. I said, since y'all motherfuckers is so fucking cultured, because y'all talking about you got to go do your research. Since y'all so cultured, I want to hear y'all rappers delight. Rap OPP for me. Rap.
Niggas be lying.
Yeah, like stop acting like y'all know every nook and cranny of hip hop, bro. There's songs that still come out to this day that somebody will play and I'll be like, damn, I ain't never heard that one.
To me, you don't have to listen to it, but to me, his age, bro. His age. You'd be surprised the young niggas don't go back and listen to all that shit. If it ain't hot, I mean, if it ain't current,
right,
or they ain't grow up with it, it's nostalgia
Like,
that makes me go back and listen to what I grew up to.
Parents, nigga, they not rushing back to Randy and Ray J.
Yeah, and if he didn't have an older sibling or a mother or father who was playing that or cousin, we
don't even know how old Jack Harlow mama is.
I grew up with my aunties and shit. They was playing Brandy.
My mama was playing Mary J. Blige. Like that's how we know about it.
Yeah.
Jack Harlow is a white man from Kentucky, and we don't know nothing about his mama. His mama might have just literally just been a hip hop head and didn't listen to R&B.
And at his age, growing up, shit, who was hot? Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's what he was coming up on. He was white. eats white, bro. Like I ain't know, you know what I'm saying? Red Hot Chili Peppers, what? NSYNC, all them boy bands.
NSYNC, he probably might not even know that shit.
Yeah, dead ass.
Well, let me take it back. Led Zeppelin.
Oh my God. Okay, let's move along.
What's that? B5 and them or some shit?
Let's move along.
Disney Channel. He probably listen to them niggas.
Hey, so we all know who Young and Ace is, correct?
Jacksonville.
So yeah, Young and Ace had a dude who was the shooter, quote unquote. Queso, right? He was trying to rap too, and he got jammed up for a couple bodies. You know, he's the nigga who allegedly murdered Bibby, the nigga, you know, the infamous Bibby. Ooh, I smoke. And you seen they used to troll and bring that Bibby jersey everywhere they went. They even did a jersey swap with Leonard Fournette. He holding the Bibby jersey, not even knowing. He took a picture with Queso. Queso got the Fournette jersey in his hand. So he allegedly caught a body, and then allegedly his dad helped him. His dad helped him. He's been arrested. Him and his brother allegedly caught the body because their stepbrother got killed in a drive-by. And they went for retaliation. And they literally killed some people right in front of a undercover cop. And allegedly the dad helped them, right? Now the dad, the media has portrayed him to be one of the leaders of the set that they in. Like he's allegedly no stranger to the street. This is alleged.
About the dad? Right?
The dad, yes. So he helped them get away. So when they all got arrested, they arrested the dad for accessory to murder after the fact of the murder. So it came out, now they've been in jail since 2020. It came out that the dad is testifying against his sons. Against both of his sons. Right before we did right before we started this podcast, he made a post about it because niggas is like, damn, you snitching on your own fucking sons? And you was part of the crime? He's saying that he's innocent. He didn't have nothing to do with it. And his son, what type of sons would let their dad, a good dad, sit in jail? And he was like basically saying like good dad lives matter and all kind of shit like that. And that he that's why he's testifying against his son.
So Justin, I'm going to ask you, going back to last week.
I knew he was coming. I knew he was coming. Come on, bring it on. So if he didn't do nothing,
if your son caught a body,
hey, Justin created that group.
Nigga, my stance still gonna be the same.
If your son caught a body, you had nothing. You completely innocent.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all both sitting in jail. They only got you they got your accessory. You gonna snitch on your son?
If, let's say, I look at it like this. I look at it two ways. If the dad is who he really says he is, right? If he's saying like, I'm a good dad, I've done everything to, you know, keep these boys on the right track, and they are who they are at this point, and they got me into some shit that I had no knowledge of or whatever. Yeah, do what you gotta do to get out of there. That nigga Queso already fighting multiple bodies, not just this body anyway. That nigga's going down. The other brother got another body too. Them niggas is going down regardless. Do what you got to do to get out of jail.
Fuck them kids.
I mean,
fuck your dad, fuck your kids. That nigga's like, fuck.
Let's be honest. Let's say that them niggas came and said that we need to do this, whatever, and it's not even like that. This is what happened, la la la. And he say, I don't know what the accessory is that they're giving him, so maybe I need to look more into that. But like, say he like said, lay low here until we figure something out or whatever. And then we all go to jail and y'all niggas that caught the body and then it's proof like, oh, these niggas did what they told me they didn't do.
Well, what if
I'm not going to jail for y'all?
You gonna help them out, and what if they got a weak case and they could beat this one? But only thing that's gonna work is your
I said it's two ways. Now, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. The nigga Queso allegedly killed the nigga, ran from the cops because the cop actually seen it. I don't think there's nothing weak about this case. The cop seen him. They have his DNA on the shirt that he took off while he was running. Allegedly, I think that this is what allegedly he went. Now they saying the dad might have been the getaway driver. So I'm gonna get to the other point. but allegedly they went in somebody's house and held them hostage and changed clothes until it was time to go, type shit. Now, if the dad really had something to do with it, and that's what I'm thinking, that the dad really had something to do with it. And I think that the dad, I mean, like he's saying good dad, but like, I mean, bruh, like, how did your kids turn out like this?
That was my point. It's like,
how do your kids turn out like this, nigga? You got something to do with it. You failed them as a father, growing, like teaching them.
No, because the kids they grow up and do what they have.
Sometimes.
No. That's what I'm gonna say. If you on that good dad shit and you ready to testify, why were you in the car at all?
Exactly.
Like that, if they have so far gone the fact that you're gonna snitch,
allegedly it's because they killed his son. So I can see why he was in the car too, because your other son got killed and everybody got shot up in the car. They should be like excommunicated. They should be kicked out the house. You should have communication with them. Like, y'all are lost cause. I can't handle y'all. Right. Y'all gonna bring me down. That's why you kick them out. That's what a good dad would do. Be like, y'all not finna get me in y'all shit.
All right, if it's unconditional and you raising them, then you gotta sit down with them.
They do this shit, right? They do the killing and they on the run. Dad, I did some shit. I fucked up. Pick me up. I'm running. I'm on the run.
You have reached a new number.
No, I ain't picking that phone up. Nigga, don't call this phone no more. The fuck? If I'm a really good dad, like I have nothing to do with the streets, and y'all niggas is out here just being fucking hoodlums, and you know your parents done told you a million times, y'all about to get into a situation y'all can't get out of. Y'all be in them streets. This is what's gonna go on with it. This is what he making it sound like. This is the type of father he is, right? Like he got down Frank Mitchell or somebody. We talking about Moesha. He's supposed to be Frank Mitchell, right? He done sent you to boot
Jack
camp.
Harlow, that's on the show Moesha. That's it. Granny's dad.
He sent Ray J to boot camp.
Terrible dad.
That laugh.
He low-key was like a low-key bad dad, but it was he was an old school dad. Like he had like little secrets because he couldn't keep it digging the pan, shit like that. But yeah, like it's only two ways to go about it.
I don't think you can dibble dabble. You have to be completely. I can't fuck with y'all, or if you're gonna answer that phone,
facts.
Then you can't be because y'all get caught up. Okay, I didn't have nothing to do with it.
A lot of niggas they can't accept that they really did wrong in the situation.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Some niggas be like, I was only
them little monsters.
Some niggas be like, I was the getaway driver, so I ain't really do nothing. Nah, nigga, you part of this body too, nigga. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
They got that because your ass.
So what you doing? You picking out the phone and hiding them and shit?
Shit.
And the brand said he's gonna do anything to help his children, but I think, are you gonna snitch though? Are you gonna make a statement saying I'm innocent? That's the question.
You willing to sit in jail?
I don't have a problem with you saying.
Are you willing to sit in jail at 58 years old?
For your bad ass kid.
For
I need to know,
10 to 12 years for accessory to murder.
If I know that that's us being quiet is gonna, help his case, and he ain't gonna have to do. I'm just gonna have to take that.
Look at that. You don't got time to be thinking like that.
I'm saying, if we sitting there, we got lawyers.
You don't have the time. You don't, the cops seen him shoot the nigga. That's all you need to know. The cops, you was there. You know something. You know more than just this is a. You know if it's a weak case or not. The cop, an undercover cop, seen him stick his arm out the window and shoot niggas.
I don't know, man. I would have to be in that situation.
You gotta save yourself. Self-preservation. If you are the dad that you say you are, snitch. You gotta get back home to your wife, nigga. I don't know if they got other kids. So it's like,
I don't think you walk out of that unscathed. If you snitch, you don't snitch, niggas gonna judge you anyways. If you
bad dad.
For 12 years, you ain't get no pussy for 12 years.
It ain't even about pussy at that. It's just like,
nigga, you ain't no freedom.
No, of course you want pussy. What I'm saying is like, what I'm saying is 58 years, you probably can spend 10 to 12 years in jail. Do you really want to be in jail at that age?
Hell nah, bro.
Do you want to be in jail?
Fuck no.
So, I mean, I kind of feel the nigga if he is what he say he is. So, we got one more topic before we get to what scenario. No, we got two more. I'm lying. YSL update.
Yeah, they ain't out.
Gunna had his bail denied. Thug go next week. I'm assuming he's getting his shit denied if Gunna got his shit denied.
Did you hear? Because a lot of people didn't really look into it. He has another hearing in 2 weeks with the Supreme Court judge Because what the judge said is, I can't make that
Yeah.
decision to give you bail.
Because and it's just a state judge.
Yeah, so he's like, all right, so he still has a chance to get out in a couple weeks.
I think that Gunna.
I don't think he's going to sit there in January.
I think Gunna's definitely not. They just trying to get a bail package right. You know, sometimes that's part of the process. You got to go through 1, 2, 3, 4 hearings to get out. He'll eventually. I expect.
You think he's gonna be out before January though?
Gunna to get out. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
He'll be out by the end of
I
the
don't think
summer.
Thug's getting out. I mean, you got caught just off the gun case alone, silencers and shit like that. Like, it's more to work with. I don't know about Gunna, but I don't know what y'all think about that. What you think?
Shit, Gunna, he's just in the wrong atmosphere, bro. I mean,
Allegedly,
you know
maybe.
I don't see Gunna doing none of that shit, bro.
I don't
Let
either.
him just carry his little man purse around. And his little, you know what
He
I'm
just
saying?
wanna get
wanna
fly.
rap. Right, he just want to rap and be like best dressed and shit. He don't give a fuck about that other side. I feel like that's the other.
That's
the corporate side.
young stoner life.
Yeah, that's the young stoner life.
That's not young slime life.
Yeah, and Gunna is young slime life. Gunna gonna rap about. He just gonna rap.
No, Gunna is. You think Gunna guilty?
No.
Elaborate.
I ain't guilty by association. You part of the gang. Y'all look what Rico mean. You ain't got to do it.
Yeah, but that's not really what they doing with him. Ain't really Rico, to be honest with you.
What you mean?
Because for you to get a Rico charge, like, unless they got more than what they saying, you just rapping and saying we got 1,000 round choppers, like those lyrics, that's not necessary. They're put it like this. I feel like they're stretching the meaning of Rico to say that it's furthering the whatever of a criminal organization.
If they can prove that, like that, YSL committed those crimes or affiliates of YSL committed those crimes.
What crimes? What crime?
Whatever bodies.
Gunna-
No, listen, hear me out. Whatever crimes they're accusing them of. And all they have to do is link financial and them lyrics. All it takes is the judge or jury to be like, okay.
But that's the whole
It's
point.
a trial thing.
But that's what we saying. They have now, like I said, I keep saying, we don't know what it is. But all that David came out and said was that this nigga rapped about YSL. Everybody else shit is like, this person was on the phone making hits. This person was in the car when this hit happened. He's under the umbrella of Young Stoner Life Records. He said, YSL, we got 10, 1,500 round choppers. So basically you're saying there shouldn't be no gangster rap then, because if you just say some shit, that don't necessarily mean conspiracy.
Yeah, I said to that.
That's not a conspiracy. I mean, he is going to say that to the judge.
That's
I mean,
what I'm saying.
he got to fight it, but I'm not going to say that nigga's guilty. Like, that's what I'm saying.
nigga's guilty.
I think that his case is the weakest out of everybody's case so far.
Gonna be out.
You see all the people in
Still
New York
present.
just caught the Rico.
The drill rapper.
Yeah, what's his name? So y'all, what's the name? K-Flock, his cousin, he beefing with his own cousin. This nigga named Dougie B. They just got like 25 people, 26 people.
I ain't playing around, dude.
You know you can't do that. I don't even know why they even trying to do drill rap in New York. That's like, New York don't play that shit.
They close to, in New York to getting that rap lyrics thrown out or getting lyrics thrown out. So is that the next one?
I just feel like it's case by case. I think that sometimes rap lyrics could be used against you. Now, like the way that they do in YSL, it's very vague. Like, we're just, I guess they're just saying it more to as far as character, because it's not really no admittance of a crime. So I'm anxious to see how that works. Like, I don't think that should be. I think that the judge should throw that shit out. But who knows? Because them niggas is in trial and songs talking about fuck the judge, take it to trial. Already beat the state twice. We undefeated. The feds come arrest me. I don't even ask what for. I'm on that slime shit, YSL shit, killing 12 shit. So yeah, like,
but they ain't killed no police, man.
one of the YSL members shot up a police 6 times and he got arrested, and that's kind of what I think really sparked off
I
the
just wasn't trying to talk about that.
indictment.
Yeah,
that's
that's what got them niggas riled up.
Yeah.
I still don't agree with that 50 bodies and then you want to go get a nigga.
No, I don't
Like
think
50
nobody-
was the magic number.
I think that 50 is a lie. I think they just made that shit up. Like 50. So you mean to tell me they
So
got
they about to
50
take-
bodies
I
and
think
niggas?
it's gonna be like a lot of unsolved bodies, and then like, all right, well, if this nigga was
I told
connected
you,
in
bro.
any way, we
It's
just
just
gonna
all
wait.
They
about
said they
you.
had a wiretap since 2015,
But
right?
50,
I think it's just.
you're gonna wait till 50 bodies and then come out.
Bro, if they was racking up 50 bodies since 2015, that's crazy.
Right.
And I put that shit. The fucking DA or whoever's investigating that shit need to be in jail
Yeah,
too.
like that's kind of crazy, bro. Like I think they just say that shit for the media aspect, and then it's like, well, we can prove foe. You know what I'm saying? Like I believe that, but whatever. So last but least, Kaepernick got a job interview. He got a workout with the Las Vegas Raiders. Everybody's happy about it. What do y'all think about it?
Bro, I'm gonna be real with y'all niggas. Y'all can hate me.
No, I already know.
But
what you about to
Kaepernick
say.
ass was on decline before his shit happened. So I mean, why do he want to come back? Go back, bro. Like fuck this shit.
I mean, I understand why he wants to go
it's
back.
the love for the game. He love the game.
It's not about him.
I mean, I get it. He loved the game, but at the same time, bro, you did what you had to do, man. You got everybody looking spotlight NFL. Like you feel like he did what he had to do, bro.
I feel like the
Hang it up.
agreement they had about him trying to come back into the league. This right here is like, I think this is the year where his time is up on the contract or whatever. He got paid out. You can't try to come back in the league for this amount of years. And now he's like, fuck it, I want one more shot.
Bro, he got blackballed.
I don't even think that nigga. I don't even think they gonna make the team. Like he might make
He
practice.
He need to go to that
You
little
gotta
league
make
we
it.
was watching the other day.
When I smoked that blunt, he threw that turf down.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this about Kaepernick.
T.O. is playing football.
Like I get it. I get why he wants to play, and I get why people root for him. For me though, I always felt like this Kaepernick shit was kind of like he ain't expected to really go this far,
Yeah.
and he kind of improvised it. Like he kneeled. I mean, he didn't even kneel. He was sitting his ass down. Then he kneeled. Okay, cool. Everybody hopped on it. My whole thing, I'm kind of like with AB. Like, nigga, you took the money. I don't know. I ain't never seen. Now, I guess the Raiders got it in their heart to give him an opportunity. But I always felt like once he won the lawsuit, what kind of chance did he really expect
to get back into the
to get back into the league? Nigga, you took the money.
Nigga, when you
And
sue
you
a
never
job,
even spoke.
when you sue a job, you ain't never gonna get that job. back.
That's how I look at it. Like I'm more so with the fans that be like, not that just happy for him, but the fans that be like, he deserves this job. He needs to be here. Nigga, you took the money. Since when have you ever sued your job and then kept the job?
Right.
Nigga, like that's just how I look at it. And especially a nigga who got millions upon it, and then he don't even speak. He don't even be speaking for the people. The nigga don't say shit. So I always kind of had a little issue with Kaepernick. Like, you know, I wish him well.
Stephen A.
I wish him well. I would love to see him succeed. I just never seen nobody take 5 years off. Like, you know, we be on Tebow head when he tried to come back year after year, and we be like, nigga, you ain't played since then. Then it's like you switching positions. Like, I don't really see him being effective either. But you know, I never say
if there's a team,
I don't want him to
If
succeed.
there's a team that actually needs a backup and he looks good and he passes physicals and all that shit, give him a shot if you think he's worth it. But don't give him a shot just because the publicity. I want it to be like a fair thing. Like if you feel like this nigga really could contribute to your team,
I agree.
then give him a shot. Like let the nigga back home.
The
But
game has changed, bro. 5 years ago, that's when that read option shit was hot.
Mhm.
Nigga, you see that now? Nobody doing the read option like that no more, bro.
Yeah, he's not the athlete Lamar Jackson is.
You're right. You know
So-
what I'm saying? He's
And
not.
it really it stopped fast. Like
Yeah.
it was like Wildcat. It was hot.
Oh,
It was
yeah, it was
hot.
hot. All that
People
shit.
figured it out quickly. So Harbaugh knew what was up. He left. He took his ass to Michigan.
Mhm.
But that doesn't mean that he couldn't get another chance. But to speak on the point about he took the money, I agree with that. It's kind of like, what? Nigga, you took the money,
He took
bro.
the money.
What you mean? Like, I do what you spoke more. But I feel like Kaepernick, depending on how the next few years go, when we look back, he's going to go down as one of the big civil rights niggas
Yeah.
of our time.
Yeah.
I felt his calling was bigger.
But
Then
I think he needs
football.
one
I just
more
think it's crazy.
impact.
I just think
Yeah.
it's crazy that Marshawn Lynch shut his ass down almost every game during the national anthem. Ain't nobody say shit.
They just don't like that nigga.
'Cause he's a
did it
nigga.
He did it before Cap.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
This nigga was sitting, his teammates were standing around him, but that nigga sit his ass on the bench
Eating a
some
packet,
Skittles.
right? Eating some Skittles, bro.
Because he's a nigga, bro. It wasn't sexy.
Yeah, that ain't a sexy story. And he didn't say why he sat. When they asked Kaepernick,
Because they knew not to ask him, because he's going to say some ignorant shit.
Kaepernick started it. I'll give him credit. I agree with Justin. I don't think he knew he's gonna be a social justice warrior. I think he was just he wanted to play, and
he's still getting money. He still getting paid by Nike, right?
Hell yeah, he getting paid by Nike.
They gave him more money. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, he just been making money.
I think he love football though. I think that's obvious.
I get it.
He love athletic football.
How old is Kaepernick now? 34, 30
plus, but yeah.
Right,
so
give it up.
Yeah, let it go, my man.
Time for that. Here we go, yo. Say what? What's the scenario?
Hey.
So Cousin Sticky is engaged to Moesha. They met each other last year. One day, Cousin Sticky is at a party with his other friends. So basically like some friends of a friend. He didn't know them like that. Moesha's name comes up. And all the other friends talk about how they used to run trains on her for like 5 years straight.
She the swoop.
Until she met some other square ass nigga and she quit the whole game. What would be your next move in your relationship if you're Cousin Sticky?
I mean, if you already like
you already
in love with her and everything, just stay away from them niggas. Move.
We gotta move the
case. You gotta move. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Move it to Augusta.
You just gotta move, like, because
you can't go to the
you
store.
Can't just be around the niggas that was running trains often like that. I think that's. I don't think I can't. I'm not strong enough for that.
But if we get in that argument, I'm gonna throw your ass.
That's fucked up. That was her. She changed for you, square ass nigga, Cousin Sticky.
Damn, a train for 5 years straight. Like niggas could just call her up, like, hey,
that's the underground road.
What's that pussy? Oh God.
I mean, I'm sure people know girls like that was just thrown around. I don't know about trains.
5 years straight, kind of crazy.
I know a girl that. Never mind. But
go ahead.
I know a girl that got like a live train ran on her in college.
Like a live train? What's
like,
a live train?
Like she's sitting there and niggas just one by one.
Oh, I mean, shit.
And there was video of it.
We know a girl too.
Yeah.
And it was in school and it was video
she did
of it.
Twice.
And then I'm not talking about like 5 niggas. I'm talking about like.
I counted 7. I counted 7 one night.
About 6.
I counted 7.
Multiple niggas running
like
and recording it, and then now she's a housewife. Like she's living her life.
No, I agree with that. My whole thing is, I'm just
saying. So I'm just saying is like it happens, but I think as a man, that's hard to swallow and beat. Pause. No pun intended. Just to be around them niggas.
That's a tough pill to swallow.
This episode hard to swallow.
You gotta swallow a lot of pills. It's like imagine you're going to church and then you just hey Susie, and then he instinctively you gonna look and he get that little Susie. Praise the Lord. You go to the Walmart cashier, hey Susie, how you doing? And then you gotta explain how you know her.
It's gonna make you real insecure.
That's crazy, bro.
Like if you don't have to be a real tough.
If you
live
on enough, you at least gotta go to goddamn McDonald's or some shit.
Yeah.
Like you gotta go far.
God, man. Take her to Conyers. You gotta take her to Douglasville.
Unless you just
try still a little too close.
Move to Alaska if you like.
I feel like
that's slick.
It's definitely a slippery slope. I'm gonna put it like this.
Jasmine Cashmere.
Because my whole thing, my thing has always been I don't want to know. Like I don't want to know what you did because
what if you find out?
I always said because once you tell me, I'm gonna judge you. So
I don't want
my whole thing is like for him to find out a way.
Don't tell him what you did. He gonna snitch.
That ain't something you want to know.
He be like, damn, that's how you learn how to do
No, let me say this. First of all, when you get with a girl, you never expect the girl to be getting a fucking train ran on.
Shit, put nothing past no. Think the worst, expect the best.
I wouldn't get that type of advice out.
Only
then you'll never
why,
be in a happy relationship.
Okay. Imagine this: you go inside that for the first time, and that shit like, God damn, why was it so easy? Like,
or she just know everything.
I mean, what? Like, are we? Depends on when y'all met. Is y'all fucking adults? Like, are y'all niggas? Like, y'all sexually?
She let
active?
through that vinegar
like,
and that nigga smacked.
If the pussy is loose, like if the shit don't feel right the first time, then yeah, I mean, you should question it yourself, and that's probably when you be like, well, I'm just fucking her.
That pussy probably looking like Arby's roast beef.
Why is that your go-to? White people pussy, train ran pussy.
I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna just say this. Like,
hanging.
it's a certain type of trust that you start with when you in a relationship. So the reason I don't want to know is because, like, I just don't want to know. Like, I don't want you to know. Like, you don't have to know all my shit.
Right.
I'm trusting you.
But you're gonna
Now, if you get in a situation like that, as unfortunate.
Wait. What do you mean you trusting? You trusting her what? Trusting that
When
she
you
was.
get in a relationship, the trust
That
starts
she
at
hasn't.
100%.
You trust that she wasn't a hoe? What you mean trust?
Yeah, like I'm just you either trust.
I'm saying no. I'm
Y'all
not.
gotta let me speak. God damn.
I'm asking. I need clarification.
I can't even get off my fucking point. Shit, shut the fuck up.
You've been speaking. What do you mean?
No, I ain't.
You trusted
cut me off. You cut me off.
trusted
I
these
can't speak.
hoes.
All I'm trying to say is, when you get in a relationship, there's a trust that you have. Maybe you might not think, okay, she's not a fuck, like maybe she was a hoe, maybe she not, but there's obviously a certain type of comfortability that you have in this relationship. I'm saying that it's unfortunate the way that you found out, but if the shit really bothers you, they're engaged. If the shit really bothers you and you can't unsee it and it's bothering you, you either gonna have to leave. Maybe y'all gonna have to go talk, seek therapy or some shit. I don't know what to tell you. But if you don't feel comfortable, eventually you might just have to dip. And it's unfortunate that you found out that way.
So is he wrong for wanting to leave after he found out she was?
I don't think he's wrong
I
because
think
if
he
he
is.
it's gonna make a nigga insecure.
I think he is.
Why he wrong?
Because not wrong,
That nigga
but I think
ain't
that's kind of
get
like.
married.
I think it's like you engaged to this girl, and then you find out that she had a past. It's like if it's gonna like to me, if that's the case, then you should do your whole search,
should
your
have
research
they should have
before.
asked all those
That's no
questions.
question should have happened before you choose to put a ring on.
That's true.
Because if all of a sudden now she had a past, now like, oh, I know you got trains ran on you. Then why you put a ring
I
on?
found out
If you didn't
I'm
want
cool
to
with being wrong though.
But, dog,
like I'm cool with you being wrong in that situation. If you're not comfortable,
no.
You would tell the girl like it's not gonna be fair to you
No, that's fine
because of how I feel about it.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's like you condemn him. I'm just saying I think he a little bit. He has some.
I think it's a little fucked up.
He has some
because
learning
if
to
you
do,
already
so you
love the
don't-
girl, then fuck the past, nigga. Move.
I do think it's a little fucked up.
Stay
Move on,
away.
move. As I said, move.
Bro, to be
You
honest,
can't take away her past.
I don't care how many dudes a woman fuck. Like that's their business. But to get the train ran,
Yeah, train is different.
You a dirty bitch.
That's some shit you need to
Hey,
ask
so
them.
what's
He
what?
was a dirty bitch.
So
we put a ring on it. That's a
That's
question
kinda
you need
like,
to ask.
yeah, that's probably some shit.
question you
Now
should ask.
that's kind of like a
Come on,
would you
man.
rather? If you had a girl with 10 bodies or a girl who had 10 niggas run through her at one time,
Come
like
on, man. That's,
which one you take? Like which one do you feel comfortable about?
This shit was
It's
the
years
same
before.
thing, though.
You disrespecting
Nah,
your
it ain't the
body.
same thing.
You
It
disrespecting
is.
your body with 10
Fuck 10
different-
niggas at
10
one
different-
time.
10 different
or
dicks. 10
or
different
10
dicks
years.
in you
It's
at
still
one
10
time.
bodies.
Hey.
That's 10 bodies, but 10
Hey,
different dicks in you
Leroy.
at
No,
one
no,
time.
no.
Leroy.
I'm saying it's still 10
Shit
bodies.
you saying right now.
Your character
They
is in
gonna get
question.
your ass, dog.
What?
10 different dicks in you at one time. That's nasty.
He
That's-
said you disrespecting your body.
You disrespecting
Thinking
your
how you
body.
women shaming.
I
They
mean,
want-
I don't give a fuck
They
about
want
that.
the right.
No,
They
fuck.
got the right.
They got the right to do whatever they want with their body, but like I said, 10 bodies at of course time or 10 bodies at one time.
I think we're
No,
missing a key point too. I think we're missing a key point. Even if you got the train ran on you by 10 niggas and it happened once, all right. But for years straight, they ran unlimited
That's like
trains
more
on
than
her.
porn star.
That's crazy.
You can stick your whole
She was a
hand in
swap.
that motherfucker.
She basically was a hoe for hire.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that's
man.
crazy. Like,
Yeah,
come
and-
over here and suck this dick.
Right.
Suck
She wasn't
our
getting
dick.
All right, I'm on the way.
The way that I'm looking, the way I wrote it
And
up.
come-
They had her ass on speed dial probably.
All right, so
That shit was funny.
all right, so Derek absolutely loves his wife. One day he finds out his wife had an affair. Derek decides to take her back. Then about a year later, he actually runs into the dude and meets the dude that she was cheating on with. Like he didn't never know. He didn't ask no questions. Turns out that the guy is a little person, a midget. What would you do? What do you do if you're Derek? Like, how do you respond? What do you what do you say to your wife? Like, what comes to mind in this
But
situation?
she only halfway cheated on you.
Right. Hey, I was just about to say that, bro. Does that even count? Shit.
She didn't even fully cheat.
He trapped in the closet type shit.
Halfway, he right, bro.
What he call you, big man?
Bro. I wouldn't even sweat that little man. Oh, that's a little situation.
No, you just said insecure. Now this nigga, she stopped fucking you to fuck him.
Little man.
Hey, that was
little man. So you doing something right.
He got a third leg.
Shit.
He's 6 foot somewhere. Goddamn.
He's 6 foot so.
Hey man, hey, that right there, I just felt like, hey, look, you had to fair to fulfill a fantasy with a half a person, so hey, fuck it.
You better hope that's what it was.
Probably. Hey, that's the only thing I can think of. That shit.
He
gotta ask
said
her
on
about
her
it.
phone as big man.
You gotta ask her about it though, right? After that, you gotta be like, "What made you?"
Conversation's over.
What
I
made
don't wanna
you
know
wanna-
nothing
You don't
else.
know nothing else.
I don't
Hell
want to know nothing
nah.
else.
No, I gotta know.
Hurt and pain.
No, I gotta know.
They come out the all right.
I'm ready to get hurt.
You
Then.
gonna be running out the room crying?
Because,
I'm
nigga,
leaving.
Once you get hurt,
Bitch.
once you get hurt, nigga, you don't come tell us.
We roasted.
Please don't.
Because I'm on your ass.
Because I know
Every joke gonna be.
I would lie and be like, "Man, that bitch was a dirty, low down bitch."
she was fucking like 10
Porn star ass
niggas.
niggas.
She got a train ran. Oh.
Yeah, I'll be lying and shit.
But
But
she only halfway
That ain't
cheated.
what she told my girl.
hey, man, I'm gonna take my chances.
She said she was fucking a bitch.
First of all, anybody laugh at that shit, we fighting. Friendly fades. Fuck.
gonna be fighting
It ain't
for
gonna
long.
be friendly.
You just said you won't want to
Nah,
fight your
I'm fighting
friend.
no
I
back.
just said a couple
I'm driving by
episodes.
jokes, nigga.
I'm fighting.
I'ma holler at you, bro.
Oh, when I catch you, it's a wrap.
Stay up a little bit.
I'm walking in the door like Roscoe.
What, bro?
Nah, that's just that's
That's unfortunate.
All right, I got a last
I had a
one.
bad joke.
I got a would you rather. Would you rather have a wife that's bad with your money, or have a wife that doesn't share her money? Like, don't want a joint account. You know, she make money, but she don't want to contribute.
Define bad with my money.
Bad with your money is like she can like y'all have a joint account,
Mhm.
and every time you looking up, credit card getting maxed out.
I rather her bad with her money.
Bad with her money.
Yeah.
Bad with her money.
Yeah.
It's
Maybe I don't want to take it to that extreme,
It's
but
easy-
you know,
it's
I
easy
just want to make sure my bills is.
Yeah.
Because I would say
I
bad
got
with
you. As
my
long as my
money,
bills is
the
paid.
bills ain't getting paid partially.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Now it's so bad with her money. That same thing can happen because it depends how you split, but it's more controllable because it's like at least I know
Mm-hmm.
I can make
I
sure these
can
bills.
control what I can control.
Mm-hmm.
Because if bad with her money is like
That's ridiculous.
she got the light bill, the light bill might not get paid. I might have no. She bad with our money, everything ain't get paid.
No, I
So
agree.
she got too much control if it's over that.
Everything that got tags on, I'm grabbing all that shit and take it back to the store.
Yeah,
Fuck
cause baby,
that.
you ain't gotta give me none of that your money. Just to make sure you know.
You got anything? Because I
Would you rather never have to speak or never have to hear anything again? Would you rather be mute or would you rather be deaf? What would you rather? Speak on it. Why would you rather be mute?
I can't talk, but you know, sign language,
can't talk,
all
can't
kind of shit.
snitch.
I can't hear. Like I love music. Like you
Just
just,
a little that.
I feel like just the appreciation, like just hearing shit. Like people don't realize. As a nigga who was deaf for like a month and a half in one ear, or whatever, in January for whatever reason, it make you appreciate hearing shit more, especially if you heard shit before. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as speaking, it's different ways to, you know, express yourself,
Shit.
language, write shit down,
I
all
can
that
still
kind of shit.
text.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I'm definitely taking the speaker because I don't talk that much anyway. So shit.
Same with you, Chris?
you gotta hear that.
You
You
gotta
gotta
know
hear
what
that
the fuck
Kendrick
going on
album,
around
nigga.
you.
Right, bro.
Fucking about to
Is that
read these
shit
Kendrick lyrics?
transcribed?
Yeah, and I gotta hear my surroundings too, bro.
I
Facts.
can't talk shit.
Facts. You gotta stay in the house. You can't hear.
All right,
know what I'm
so
saying?
off that though, would you rather not be able to hear, or not rather to see?
Oh, I need my vision, even though it's
I
going
gotta
away.
see. I gotta see.
Yeah.
I gotta see. Unfortunately. Yeah, I gotta see.
So is sight, hearing, then voice?
I don't know. I think I might take my
You gotta be blind and hear?
Yeah. No, I'd rather see.
That's okay.
No, I mean I'd rather hear than see.
So you gotta be blind
Nigga, please.
and hear. So you go.
Fuck that.
Okay. I'd rather hear the train hit me than see the train hit. Yo, what the fuck?
Hey, you know what he meant by that.
I know, but it sounds funny as fuck.
Yeah.
about this shit,
I'd rather hear the train hit me than see that motherfucker. What the fuck? All right, so Caitlyn Jenner says everybody thinks they're trans because it's so highly publicized in the media.
No, not everybody.
Like she quote, basically saying it's becoming a fad now. So my question,
now, what?
a fad.
Oh, my bad.
FAD, a fad.
Damn, Boosie.
So my question, do you feel some type of way for her saying that?
Him or her?
Caitlyn.
Caitlyn. Which one of them is the Jenners is it, bro? That's the one that turned into a trans.
It's her. Her.
Oh,
It's a
him.
her.
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 She's her now.
He's a her.
He's a
Okay.
her now.
A shim.
So they.
All right, let's get
They is the proper pronoun for them.
I don't think so. It's just her.
It's the them.
A shim.
All right, let's get to it. What was you saying?
So Caitlyn Jenner. My question is, do y'all should she get criticized for those comments because she was like the poster child for that? She won an award for ESPN Woman of the Year. That whole trend Dave Chappelle started kind of with Caitlyn Jenner. So should she get criticized? Now she criticized y'all just jumping on the bandwagon of this trans shit. You ain't riding for it.
Dog, to be honest, they make this shit normal in every TV show, cartoon.
So should you blame her? 'Cause that's what her point. She said she's criticizing that. Do you blame her for that?
I mean, it's trendy as far as the television and the media and everything, but I don't see motherfuckers out here actually being trans that don't want to be trans, and they're just doing it.
I feel like they're doing it because they've always wanted to do it.
I think you're going to see more people being trans openly because it's being accepted more worldwide. So is it a trend? No.
Right. It's been out before she just made the platform because of her name. But they've been.
Do I think that is trans. No, it's just more acceptable and people are living their truth more now than ever.
They ain't in the closet no more.
Yeah, so no, a trend, that's the wrong word. Now maybe a trend as far as shows, like you said, media, yes. It's a trend. Or maybe it's not a trend. Maybe it's just like I don't like to say trend on that either. I think that we're all used to living one way. So when we see things that aren't normal, like we grew up watching cartoons where sexuality didn't matter and whatnot, that's just the way it was, but nothing stays the same. So we also bought Barbies that were black, right? You be like, yo, I want my child to have black Barbies. So now this type of person wants their representation as well. So when they're adding it to it, it's not going anywhere. So this is now a lifestyle that people are accepting more that needs representation.
I think her point was it damages the cause because people's like with anything, when people's trendy, people do it just to do it. Like you're from your experience, you're saying that just people always want to do it. Now they have the availability to do it.
Yes,
She's saying it's more like niggas, you should jump on the bandwagon.
I don't think nobody's just going to just jump in there and say that.
Because some people did that. It was cool to be gay. They had a gay phase.
But we're talking about gay.
Girls.
Gay is different than trans.
Were they really different? But
were they curious?
See, that's the
being
curious word. Was
I don't think
that's
a trend. I don't. Maybe if it's like because you're doing it for a nigga, then you're doing it. You're doing it for a wrong reason.
Right. I ain't never thought about being gay, bro.
Maybe the act out, rebel, whatever.
Yeah, but that's not even really trend. That's just you.
Who y'all got?
Being different.
8Ball MJG, UGK. As we speak, they're going on right now.
Damn, that already started.
They already started.
All right,
I thought they normally start about 9.
It's probably starting late.
Nah, this one don't start on time.
Who y'all got?
I think UGK has the bigger hits, and so they'll win. But I don't even know. I need to see how the performance is gonna happen without Pimp C. But like, if we're just talking about catalog, they win. But me personally, I like 8Ball and MJG more.
You like 8Ball MJG more?
Yeah, I do. I like their song. I like Candy. I like all that.
I'm not familiar with 8Ball MJG. I'm like Jack Harlow.
Mhm.
You ain't that bad off. You know who they are.
I know who they.
What it look?
I don't know their voice. Well, yeah.
Money. What
Like
it
money.
feel like?
Feel like, yeah, maybe. I don't know, but I got Bun B in there. Pimp C. Like after they got more unbeatable songs.
Man, when that Space Age pimping come on, bro. They need to just dim the lights.
International Players Anthem, Big Pimpin'.
That's what I'm saying. They got bigger hits. They got bigger commercial
They
success.
can cheat with certain samples.
Unless motherfuckers
3-6.
like them, I hope they can bring out motherfuckers like Diddy, like when they was signed a Bad Boy and shit. Like that'll make it more interesting.
You know,
Like-
T.I. gonna pop out there.
But if you're a fan of like 8 Ball, you gonna rock with them. Their hits, their album
Yeah.
cuts and shit. So
I like that shit though.
I think it's more for those people who were out there in that time.
I think
than for
being that
commercial
Pimp C is not there, this is one of those ones where it's truly just a celebration.
celebration. Not much
Hopefully they bring the
competition.
hologram out tonight.
Because, you know, Pimp C would have been on there talking
Talking
shit.
hella shit.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Open wide, hold the good. And that's it, man. We
Hey,
out.
man, hold on. Sunday.
Oh,
Sunday, laid back creation. We're doing the wings. We're going to have the edibles. We're going to have the juices, whatever
Make
you
sure I
need.
put
We
this out
got
before
you.
Sunday.
put a date.
Sunday, the 29th, Memorial Day.
Happy birthday, Khalil. Happy birthday on Saturday. You know, on Sunday.
Hey, yeah, we're going to be lit at the birthday party.
We lit at the birthday party. It is what it is.
Hey, man, we out, man.
Bing, 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 pew.
Everybody die.